For a look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Turner for 3. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Here's Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Bridges, here we go. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. Chua's checked in. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Chua with a screen on Walker. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 4-point game. Towns on a screen. Brunson against Walker. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out, Towns. Second chance shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson defending. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brunson. Walker with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Halliburton. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside of Chua. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. And they're pushing it up for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Strong defensive instincts on full display that time from Turner. He knows exactly when to go after those steals.
Pass to Achua. The 3 is up. New York again can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Three-pointer off the mark. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Brunson's got 5 points.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Counted.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Brunson missing. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Walker. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
And the basket by Bridges. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tyrese Halliburton getting it. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Towns in at the center spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Indiana leading by 10. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Brunson against Halliburton. And there's the drive. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. Towns passes to Achiuwa. Here's Brunson. Brunson steams his way inside.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside Neesmith. And stolen by Bridges. And they're running. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. New York shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe. But although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Knicks trail by 5. Towns passes to Achiuwa. Halliburton with a steal. Outside Neesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Brunson surveys. Bridges passes to Towns. Brunson against Walker. The baseline J. Here's Achiuwa. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. And then Turner with the dunk.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. He's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oop.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little area.
Pacers leading by 10. Goes up on the wing. Halliburton, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
2 minutes. Bridges passes to Towns. Fires the three. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Walker against Brunson. 1:33 left in the first half. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. Here's Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Five on the clock. Outside for Halliburton. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Halliburton, good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Pacers. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson against Walker. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Plenty of space. Halliburton on the wing. From deep. Yes. Great play by Walker to set it up. Halliburton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing. Back to Walker. With 2 seconds left. And the jam by Walker.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And so it's Indiana, a sizable lead of 14 at the break, building this lead up. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
On the floor for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Thomas Bryant out there with Toppin, and it's Shepard in at the 1 spot.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
Number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
And New York has possession. Trailing by 13. Right, the pass to Hart. Kept alive. Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Obi Toppin.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second free throw, no good. Indiana leading by 13. Three-pointer Mathurin. Sinks the tray. Matherin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Indiana's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Outside Hart, screen by Robinson. Looking to end the run. Tucker, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Bryant, right side. Pass to Matherin. Here's the screen by Bryant. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Hart, into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
On the wing, Bryant from downtown knocks down the triple. Bryant's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
That one's good for 2.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Pacers leading by 17. Nembhard with it. Yet to see a basket. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Indiana shooting their first free throw in this game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Tucker. Pure from 3-point range. Tucker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
For 3, Matherin. Porty grabs the board.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Shot's good by Hart.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high-percentage shot.
Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
And there's the screen. 5 to shoot. Robinson finds Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Nembhard outside. Outside Matherin. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's Wright. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now, that is some real industrial-sized strength right there.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet. With 1 on the clock. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so it's Indiana with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Achua. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Haliburton on the wing. Pass to Turner. Back to Haliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Haliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Left side Brunson. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it in.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Here's the pick. Outside Nesmith. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton.
Three-point goal.
Haliburton's got 5 assists in the game. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Pass to Achua. There's the 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Here's Nesmith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Achua. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possession.
66-41.
Haliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Haliburton. Drives to the hoop. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Haliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Haliburton's got 24 points.
Very good composure and control that time by Haliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's Brunson outside. The Knicks keep it alive. 4-3, deflected. Outside for Haliburton, back to Siakam. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Bridges. The 15-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. It's Walker on the wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Walker pulls down the board. Here's Indiana. They're on a 20-6 run with the step back. Brunson against Halliburton. Left side, Neesmith. Turner, a screen on Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, nice shot by Turner.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Halliburton finds Walker. Halliburton against Brunson. Shot from the wing. And it's New York with a rebound. From deep. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie.
To 2K. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's George, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Oubre finds Maxey. No good on the 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Here's Brunson driving inside. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now, here's Maxey. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And that one's good. Towns.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Brunson against Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 7. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And Brunson gets it to go.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Maxey looking it over. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Brunson goes in. Robinson. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
Mitchell Robinson at the line.
And he sinks the second. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. To the right side. Embiid inside the line. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Here's Brunson. Paul George making his last shot. And Brunson gets it to go. He has 7.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Here's Maxey. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Towns. From the arc. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Here's Maxey into the lane. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Anunoby. Fires from deep. Paul George grabs the miss. 76ers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Embiid dishes to Drummond. Outside, George cranes it from beyond the arc. George has got 5.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Bridges, no one around him. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
they've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Andre Drummond is out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. George against Anunoby. George passes to Embiid, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you hear Richard about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft and keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And so here is New York. 76ers getting the bucket. Towns, no luck. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
And Embiid gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Towns for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Now the 76ers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Maxey in the corner. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, Brunson from way outside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Maxey attacking. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. The Knicks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. The kick out to Towns. And the 3 off target.
and he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him. Embiid with a screen on Brunson. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The focus from Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Here's Maxey. Robinson with the block. Anunoby outside. Bridges against Oubre. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Embiid with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Embiid sets the pick for George. Pass to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
George looking around. To the wing right side. Baseline jumper, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
P.J. Tucker is out there with the chew-up. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Cordy in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Bona. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 76ers leading by 11. Walker dishes to Edwards. Here's the screen. Takes a 3. And Wright pulls it down. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Knicks. And Hart has it in the corner. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Knicks trail by 11. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Hukporty. Back to Hart. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Right against Walker. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Bona missing.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 10. Walker the pass to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Bona. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bona's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. Bona's gone 2 of 4 from the field. 3-pointer. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 7 points.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Walker against Wright. Pass to Grimes. There's the drive. It's deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. Jumps up. Here's Achua. Finish off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Walker. Still scoreless. And he makes that one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Hart. Oh, good on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Shot by Grimes. Oh, good. Knicks trail by 9. Stripped it away. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Walker against Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Wright against Walker. And it goes down 2 points. And now an 11-point 76ers lead. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Edwards drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Achua. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers lead by 13. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Andre Drummond is out there with Oubre. And there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Embiid with the screen on Brunson. Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. A kick out to Anunoby. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers leading by 12. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Towns. Embiid dishes to George. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from George. The Knicks pull it in. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's tipped. Bridges against Maxey. Towns for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
49-37.
Brunson against Maxey. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. A 12-point game. Brunson off the dribble. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Now Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Brunson. Maxey, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Bridges misses. The 76ers leading by 10. Outside, George. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Popped up there for Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Out to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. The 76ers leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for George.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Towns for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the 76ers with possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
61-44.
And George kicks to Drummond. From outside the arc, Robinson pulls it in. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Drummond. Anunoby, good. And here are the 76ers now. They lead by 14.
61-47.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge,
like to get out and run. We should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Kelly Oubre. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. Then there's Paul George, and it's Maxey in at the point. Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Maxey. And counted from 12 feet.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Siakam with a screen on George. Halliburton on the attack. Going inside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Maxey missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's George. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Off the mark there with a three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Siakam outside. Pass to Neesmith. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Walker against George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Now, you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
Halliburton, good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Embiid gets the bucket.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. It's George on the wing. Walker covering. Some room here for George. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Siakam. Halliburton, a screen on Oubre. And that one drops. Siakam's got 5.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Embiid, a screen on Walker. Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Oh, stolen by Turner. Launches it. Siakam finds Turner. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Halliburton. Up top, Turner. Outside Neesmith. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just
that's something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Neesmith passes to Walker. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Now George, the 3 ball. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Outside Neesmith. From outside, off the mark. Maxey surveys. To the inside, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. There's Neesmith with the 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Edwards out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Turner. Still no points. Siakam outside. Walker, a screen on Oubre. Siakam, pass to Walker. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Sixers lead by 3. Embiid at full speed. And yep, it's good. Embiid's got 7 points.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
To halt the run. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Embiid. He has 7. He gets it in there. Edwards has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Pass to Neesmith. From downtown, and the 3-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
George against Walker. George outside. And here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. The rebound by Neesmith.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Another shot. Outside Walker. And it's all tied up. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a fluidity to that drive, but there's also a toughness to finish through contact.
Walker against George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the first half. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the 76ers. Out to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Knocked loose. Stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton. George with it, picked up by Neesmith. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Maxey. 9 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Yep, count it. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Back to Halliburton. The floater. No good on the shot. Ooh, nice D from George. Floats one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Aaron Neesmith picks one up.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Maxey passes to George. Count that one. George has got 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Topping out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Shepard in at the point guard. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a smart pass by Obi Toppin. He does not let that opportunity pass him by.
To the paint. Outside Walker. Pass to Council. Walk up 2 there. Council's got his first bucket in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Bryant. No good on the 3. Drummond against Mathurin. The drive by Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, Andre Drummond puts his head down, gets to the cup, and leaves no doubt.
And a slam dunk by Toppin. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Down low, Yabusele. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Shepard for 3. The shot, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Grimes. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Nembhard outside. Back to Mathurin. Toppin outside. Outside Matherin. Pass to Shepard. From the arc. Drains the triple. Shepard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Nice shot by Walker.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level. My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Outside Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Bryant. Here's Shepard. Back to Bryant. Now here's Toppin. Nembhard with it. Inside. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got 6 points.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Now here's Walker. The D's right on him. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Now here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. Pass to Matherin. Picked his pocket. Drummond up top. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Walker. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Walker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
You cannot give Obi Toppin lanes to the basket. When he sees one, boy, he is so opportunistic.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Yabusele. Drummond inside. He's against Bryant. The shot by Drummond, no good. Right side Matherin. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Lonnie Walker, and it's Council in at the small forward position. Now here's Nembhard. Matherin finds Toppin. Jacks up a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Pass to Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
76ers trail by 5. For 3, George. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
My goodness, Mr. Turner as a vertical threat. Look out below.
Embiid, a screen on Walker. George for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
George outside. That doesn't go either for George. Indiana leading by 9. Walker with a steal. Three-pointer, Halliburton. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George passes to Embiid. Let's go with a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
The passing skills of Paul George are simply impressive. This guy is terrific at realizing when he needs to give it up.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's George. Pass to Walker. Walker against George. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Walker on the take. And the jam by Walker.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
Here's Halliburton. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Embiid. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Siakam draws the double. Left side, Neesmith. Drops in the 3. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Three-pointer Embiid. Walker pulls down the board. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Out left to the wing. And here's Turner from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Off target from outside. Indiana has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. This one for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Walker. 43 seconds left to play in the 4th. Oubre into the lane. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself, even in the tight spots of the game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. 34 seconds left to play in the 4th. Yes!
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton against George. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. For 3, Maxey. And So the big win by Indiana in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA,
everybody, to another present. And if you click. To be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Josh Hart out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Anunoby. It's good.
OG Anunoby.
And it's Indiana's ball. Turner passes to Halliburton. Out to Turner for 3. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now, here's Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Anunoby outside. Towns a screen on Walker. Goes back up. And again, OG Anunoby.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Turner with a screen on Bridges. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Hart. Robinson kicks to Towns. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the shot goes down.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
For 3, Bridges. The shot, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Turner after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Halliburton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks trail by 4. 1:03 left in the first. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Robinson left side. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. Pulls up. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They lead by 4. Turner passes to Neesmith. Driving the lane. That one no good. Some solid defense from Hart. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Off with the layup. Towns fires from way outside. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Neesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Walker in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. Now, here's Halliburton. Great look, but off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Halliburton against Bridges. To the inside. Here's Towns. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton against Hart. Neesmith up top. No scoring in this one. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Halliburton against Bridges. And here is Robinson. Out to Bridges. With the shot. And the Knicks miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Robinson passes to Bridges. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Outside for Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Knocked loose. Turner with the steal. Now, here's Neesmith. Defended by Hart. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Halliburton in the corner. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 7. And Hart has it in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Towns with the steal. 3 on 3. Bridges finds Anunoby. The 3. Here's Towns. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Outside, Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the
Halliburton looking around. Siakam outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 5. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Good on the second free throw. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And the mid-range jumper is such an important shot for Turner. Rounds out his game and lets him do even more damage inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges.
Second free throw, no good. Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. .40 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now, here's Halliburton. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bridges attacking. And the shot is good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Something that isn't his strength but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Jalen Brunson out there with Wright. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Akporti in at the 5. Toppin, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Nice. Brunson working inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Now, here's Achiuwa. Shoots over Nembhard. Achiuwa, no good. Pacers leading by 10. Mathurin passes to Bryant. That one goes in.
Bryant doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet and in.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Akporti. It's stolen by Bryant. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Mathurin for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mathurin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Brunson. To the paint. Here's Akporti. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Akporti's got his first 2 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Shepherd, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Indiana shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Knicks trail by 17. Here's Brunson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Brunson's got 7 points in the game. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And Toppin throws it down.
And Obi finding that comfortability, getting confident, and playing aggressive.
There's a screen by Achiuwa. Here's Brunson. Tries again. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target with his 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Knicks trail by 15. New York moving it around. Ball stolen. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin able to get out on the fast break as a big and fill that lane.
Here's Achiuwa. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Indiana leading by 17. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. New York has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And here's Brunson outside. Here's Akporti. Goes back up. Brunson, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Knicks trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
Pictured in, up high and down hard on the windmill plot.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution on the court.
With 2 seconds left, and Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 13 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. Anunoby, good.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Halliburton drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
And a wide open look for Walker. Traps in the tray. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Turner with a screen on Bridges. Here's Halliburton. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. Hart. Pass to Bridges. Another shot. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Anunoby with the screen for Towns. Pacers leading by 22. Halliburton outside. Outside, Walker. Bridges with the steal.
Walking foul called on Jarris Walker. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Knicks with possession here. Halliburton with the steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
1:56 left in the fourth. On the wing, Walker. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
For three, Bridges. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Halliburton slams it in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. The drive by Siakam. Turner for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks.
Indiana foul, Tyrese Halliburton. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
The line for the Knicks. OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Bridges against Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to fall. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
Welcome to 2K. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now, New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Towns in at the 4.
The defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop it.
Maxey with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Maxey against Robinson. Embiid a screen on Robinson. And Maxey, here we go. And he dunks it down.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey, quick on the drive.
Brunson misses.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Embiid against Towns. Offensive rebound.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Maxey against Brunson. And the shot's good. Maxey's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Anunoby. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers leading. Here's Embiid. Here's Drummond. Kicks it to George. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For New York, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Brunson against George. George with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Got a piece of it. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. They now take the lead. Brunson's got 11 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The 3, George. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. And George with the jam.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Screen by Robinson. Brunson on the drive. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Clock at 6. Anunoby for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Maxey. 4 seconds left. Good. And the assist to Embiid. 10 points for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Philadelphia leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And they're able to recover. Embiid passes to Maxey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Robinson on the wing. Maxey covering. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Here's Embiid. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 14.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Brunson on the drive. Towns outside. And he buries his first look. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Bridges against George. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For three, Bridges. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
George outside. For three. And another miss by Philadelphia. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson passes to Bridges. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They've led by as much as 10. Embiid with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Drummond. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia leading by 4. Drummond with the ball. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, Bridges. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Towns. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Anunoby against George. Down low. Embiid. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Drummond for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Edwards, and it's Walker in at the point guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. It's stolen. He goes up, and Edwards slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Hart can't hit. The Sixers leading. Outside Walker. A About a minute played here in the second half. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Walker. Driving to the basket, and it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. Puts up a three. And it's Bona with a rebound. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Walker against Wright. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. That shot, no good. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Outside Achua. The three. The rebound by Yabusele.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
It's stolen by Wright. It's Hart on the wing. Walker covering. Hart can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, and there's the whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes allowed to review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Walker against Wright. Pass to Bona. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Outside Walker. Fires for 3. That one is off. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Achua passes to Hart. There's a minute 47 left in the third. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. New York shooting their first foul shot of the game.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Here's Walker to stop the run. And the foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The drive by Walker. Pass to Grimes. 4 on the clock. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Right against Walker. Here's Bona. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Bona's got 5 points in the quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Achua. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Oh, That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Outside of Chua. Pass to Akporti. Outside Hart. The three. The offensive rebound. Misses in close. Fast break, Philadelphia. And the layup falls. And now a three-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Philadelphia. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's the Chua. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Akporti in at the center position. And there's a pick. Here's Walker. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Bona. And the 76ers lead by 2.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Walker in the post. Hounded by Wright. Walker against Wright. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Maxey passes to Drummond. Takes the three. Pass to Embiid. George outside. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Second chance effort. Strong finish by Embiid.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Here's Brunson outside. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Maxey driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the fouling.
Both free throws good from Maxey. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Brunson against Maxey. Embiid with it. Maxey with a screen on Towns. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. And he gets it to go.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
George outside. minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Tries to break his ice. Embiid can't hit. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Anunoby finds Brunson. Towns on a screen to take the lead. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Embiid through contact.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Brunson against Maxey. And Brunson, here we go. Stolen by Drummond. Anunoby against Oubre. 56 seconds left in the final quarter. Embiid inside. Towns on him. Fades. He connects!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And here's New York now. They set the pick. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Embiid against Towns. Embiid drawing the double team. George passes to Maxey. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. Anunoby against Oubre. Beyond the arc. Here's Robinson. It's off. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg.
Has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the small forward position.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Turner with a screen on George. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Edwards looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Edwards. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low. And it's the Pacers ball. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's going to pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Nesmith. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Walker against George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Halliburton drives in. Count it.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Now, here's George. Embiid the screen. Going inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Halliburton drives in.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Here's Maxey. Good.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Halliburton against George. Left side, Halliburton. Turner with the screen. Ball's knocked loose. There's the triple. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 8 points.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Maxey into the lane. Siakam with it. Picked up by Edwards. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense right on him. Launches a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now, here's Nesmith. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Edwards. It's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Turner passes to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Here's Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Maxey. A nice shot by Nesmith. Now, Maxey. 2 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for
Maxey hits them both. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Paul George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Edwards can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Out to the right wing. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
They grabbed their own miss. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself to the line.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Halliburton against Edwards. Siakam passes to Neesmith. On the wing, Turner. Out to the wing. There's a good screen. Here's Siakam. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Embiid sets the pick for George. That three off the mark. Indiana leading by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Halliburton. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outlet.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Maxey. Here's Neesmith. Good work there as it goes. Neesmith has got 9 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Poked away, out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. 1:16 left here in the second. Maxey looking it over. From downtown, he got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Out to Turner. Left side Walker fires for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Maxey passes to Embiid. Clock at 6. George with the screen on Walker. Lob pass to George. Stolen by Walker. And here is Neesmith. 9 points in the game so far. Nailed from 3-point land. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. We'll be topping out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Shepard in at the point guard position. Over to the wing. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Stolen. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond is so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Now, here's Walker. For the tie. Indeed, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
The 76ers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pass to Council. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Shepard. Wide open. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Mathurin for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now here's Walker. D right on him. They get a hand on it. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. Outside Mathurin. Here's the 3. Right wing. Here's Shepard. Buries it from three-point range.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to Council. Bryant with the steal. Toppin, no one around him. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead. And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. To end the run. Drummond in the post. Pass to Grimes. To the middle. It's stolen by Shepard. A solo fast break. Mathurin for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's stolen by Bryant. Can't connect from short range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Yabusele, defended by Bryant. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Now here's Walker. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Council.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Takes it inside. Bryant the pass to Nembhard. Screen by Bryant. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Picked away. Here's Council. Nembhard covering. And that one's good. Council.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Pacers. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Edwards is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Turner. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Count it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Out to Turner from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George against Walker. Embiid sets the pick for George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Indiana's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Halliburton. Banked in off the glass.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Outside, Maxey. Over Halliburton. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And finished off by Halliburton.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
Pass to Maxey. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Halliburton against Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Halliburton. And that one's good. Maxey
attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Here's Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 4-point game. Turner with the steal. 3-on-3. Kicks it out to Siakam. Walker with the screen for Siakam. Takes a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Kicks it out to Siakam. It's money from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Embiid with the screen on Halliburton. Here's Maxey. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
It falls!
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Turner. And so here is Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Maxey. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Neesmith. No good from outside. Oubre kicks to George. Shoots over Walker. The wing jumper off target. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,